Nouns Esports. Let's do this thing.
Very interesting matchup. I don't think I've seen these teams play against each other ever. Should be the first time they meet each other in a tournament. Because Time to Shine is the roster. Made for the UCS, we have Gekogami, Landeru, Saryu, Kelvin, and not Vazid. That is not Vazid. That is actually Eberling, or called Vosh Rookie. And he just has Vazid in his name. You know, everyone likes Vazid.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to call it Vazid.
Just call him Vazid, that's fine.
I don't have another way to do this, okay? They can change their names all they want. I'm not going to respect it at all. Dodrio getting banned or Shifu getting banned. First pick heading over to the Scyther, it looks like. Not surprising. I can't wait to see what the balance changes are going to do to this as we have the Nouns lock in Blissey and Mime. I almost said Nouns locked in Bruv and Gotlu. I was like, well, it's pretty obvious.
I mean, yeah, Bruv does lock himself in. I mean, he's literally Mr. Mime, right? So he does lock himself in right here. Going for a Mew and a Snorlax. Landeru also playing a lot of Mew. And then the classic Snorlax as one of the top defender with the heavy slam. And do we see again Garch? Honestly, I don't know if I like the Garchomp of Nouns Esports. I really don't know if I like it too much.
What you have to recognize, Chris, is NA is light years ahead of EU because EU is for some reason playing Garchomp in all of their games. That's what's going on.
Oh, no.
So,
oh no, it's the Garchomp.
It's the Garchomp. We've got Delphox and Garchomp coming out here. Finally, Time to Shine locking in their last two. So we can see something pretty exciting here. They do take the Tyranitar and Eldegoss, which we were actually seeing getting banned out in some of our games in NA. So you know what? NA has their problems too.
Yeah, they do like the Eldegoss maybe a bit too much. But so do other regions. It's not only NA. I also seen it in, I think it was India, who just picked Eldegoss very, very early on every single time. So, I mean, Eldegoss is very strong. Eldegoss is, you might not see it, but it does so much to the entire match. And a Talonflame. I think that's Gutlu on Talonflame. He plays a very, very mean Talonflame as well. I mean, he just plays all these annoying Pokemon, right? He plays all these annoying Pokemon. He's just annoying. He plays Greedent, the Talonflame. He's just so, yeah. You get it.
Yeah. He is incredibly annoying and... ooh.
Plays Goalgetter.
I mean, he's a troll. that's trollish. Seeing a goal getter, but it's got the Aeos cookie and a goal getter. I mean, let's freaking go here for game number one. I love seeing an interesting team composition, and we've got it on the side of Nouns Esports right here, bringing in the Talonflame, something a little more what you would expect on the side of Time to Shine, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Kelvin also plays a ton of Talonflame, ton of Machamp, but this time going for the safe option, which is Scyther. Of course, every jungler has to play Scyther, right? But he plays low Machamp, low Talonflame. But Gutlu now with the Goalgetter, Score Sheet, and Aeos Cookie. We'll see how many points he can actually score with this.
All right, as we head on in here, we've got Redmaw heading up to the top path. Seeing Garchomp in the top path in every single game today is just so weird to see in these competitive games, but it's what we have right now. No invasion from either side, even though Snorlax can kind of be known to get away with a lot here. I don't know if they were able to secure that. Was that Snorlax securing that somehow with a basic?
I'm not sure. It looked like Mime got it, but he only has 4 points. I don't think he got it necessarily. I'm not quite sure. But the Electro Ball was for sure too early, so Mew didn't get it. At least. I wish there was a better indicator to see like who really gets it. Who's going to go for this last hit? And it goes over to the Gible this time. Was able to secure it. It's so weird to see this Gible against Lavita top lane. Just...
It is a very, very weird path up there. You know what would be nice? Maybe if the Pokeball popped up and just went to that Pokemon really quick. We just kind of saw it go like into them. Then we'd know. Then we'd know, Chris. And we need more stuff like that could possibly slow this game down and crash as we get ready for this fight up here in the top path. Gotlu getting ready to jump in right here. We also have Shelvin with the big dual wing beat. Are they able to make something happen? No. Just a bit of a secure from both sides, and it looks like they're going to back up possibly. Are they looking for something? Looking to get that Talon, but Gotlu is already gone.
This Gible is beyond, just wants to be aggressive. Every Gible just wants to auto-take. That's all I can think about. And now we might have an invade happening, but they're going to get this blue off just in time, and Adasu's going to start taking over the jungle now, and Gutlu probably just going to roam around and be annoying. And that's again what he's known for. So, Landeru against Mime right here. I think a bit over to Mr. Mime. Now has the confusion, so he's going to get lasted quite easily. Confusion still, just even though it doesn't do a lot with Power Stop anymore, it's still one of the most damage abilities or high damage abilities in the game when it comes to early game. And you hit those against sports.
Also getting a pretty big nerf coming soon for Mime in almost all aspects. Confusion a big part of it as well. That's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out as Time to Shine rips this up, takes all of it, and we have them scoring in this bottom path right here. So Nouns Esports just giving that up. They want to make sure that their Talon can score, get their stacks of their Eos cookie. Bruv also scoring right here. Talon taken to the skies, trying to secure. He does, and then eats a little bit of a boosted right there on his way out.
So Cookie makes score sheet a bit bigger, but not by much either. It's just kind of the strategy. And Brev's gonna get taken down here by the Snorlax. Can Gatlu find a counter KO? Not really. He has to be careful now. Gets heavy slammed on. Find it that pulse. And yes, they can. Mu's gonna pick this KO up. Also have Time to Shine. Very nice chase. A bit too aggressive by Gatlu and also by Bruv. And they get both punished for it. So yeah, the Eos Cookie makes score sheet a bit bigger. Really not by too much. Around by like 100 HP if it's fully stacked Cookie. I mean, it can make a difference, right? So go get as well and see if he's going to do much with it. So far they have 63 points in 3 minutes, so really not doing out too much yet with those Go-Getter things. And I think we haven't seen it go off yet, or have we?
We haven't seen a what yet? Sorry?
The Goal-Getter being used.
The Goal-Getter, no. The Goal-Getter has not been used yet. They were able to score without it in that bottom path. And now we've got a fight breaking out here at Regice. Oh. Talonflame coming in. Maybe a little premature on the fly, but it's actually looking for the KOs and not for the Regice right yet. As Nouns is in a commanding spot to take this right here. Time to Shine just getting pushed out. Regice getting very, very low. The fly is back up. They need to rip it a little bit. They didn't rip it enough, but it's secured by a heavy slam.
He's going to get the heavy slam, and now they might just win the team fight. Time to Shine. Gatlu does have Unite. He's going to go in. He's going to fly and at least KO Snorlax. Some revenge for getting that Reggie stolen. Our Cam is currently on Redma, who's invading the jungle, and Gatlu's just running in. There's the Goal-Getter for 12 points, just to make sure he gets those in. He's going to fly back out, and Snorlax in this 1v4 scenario with the perfect heavy slam. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, it does a good amount of damage. It's actually insane how often it happens that a Snorlax steals away an objective with that heavy slam. Staryu almost level 9 now.
There are a few Pokemon like that where you just see these unfortunate... I swear, a Scald Bro just walking towards Ray, yes. You always go, well, great. There it goes. Scald Bro gets it. As Mime is now in a lot of trouble right here, trying to get home. Wow, amazing barrier right there. Almost stopping him. Could have went over the wall. Not able to get it. Redmaw trying to defend this right here as 3 members of Time to Shine are fighting at this top path, just breaking it with 1 right here. And Time to Shine must have decided that they want this top Reggie and want to push it right here because obviously, score-wise, that was not an incredible break. Redmaw in a little bit of trouble as it Unite moves right back and starts to push them around. Soraya needs to pull out right here and try to get away. Still continuing this fight though as it uses its Unite move. Redmaw is going to go down and now it's going to continue chasing. Adesu is in a little bit of trouble right here, being backed into the wall, pushed into it with the block, and that's a big double KO for Time to Shine. They're now going to be able to take this Reggie Aleki and push it towards the tier 2 of Nouns or just give them some time to farm as Gatlu continues to score.
No, he's on to score. They have still only a small lead of 23 points right now. But yeah, they just break the goal rate. In some scenarios, you just don't care if you overcap it by a lot of points, right? You just want that goal to be gone for the future team fight or for the objective. And in this case, Regieleki, of course, Gatlu now being annoying again in the 1v3. But he's a fly, Talonflame. He should be able to get out quite easily. He dodges the boost auto take with the fly. But Kevi's on the chase. Does he go for the Unite move? Maybe Heavy Slam is there. And they actually catch him. Do a Wing Beat. And Gatlu's still going on the run. But from the side, Staryu flies in with the Sand Tube and Dark Pool. They're going to find 2. They're going to Skype diving as well. Goose is going to die any moment now. 2. Yeah, they're going to get 3 easily. Tyranitar picks up this KO. Mime Bruff does Unite move back in. Can he go for Kelvin? He's going to look for the KO on Scyther. And he does find it at least. A lot of experience going right to the Mr. Mime. He also buys a bit more time, but the goal is going to go down. That's a bigger overcap right here. 33 points in total. 40 good from you. And the fight is still happening as well. Gatlu's back now. He's going to find Tyranitar. And this Reggie is just going to continue this fight.
Wow, I mean, what an incredible play there from Time to Shine. I love seeing that Scyther absolutely, track this Talonflame all the way from the central area down here to pick up the KO. But the fight went so long, like you said, that they are now all back, getting very, very low. Big push right there, but Nouns is able to secure it. And here we go, Nouns taking this bottom. Reggie Steele, Tyranitar coming back in here for a possible fight. We see Unite move from the Garchomp. I don't know if we're going to see any Unite moves back. Everyone on Time to Shine. We're still waiting for Tyranitar's Unite to come back, and it just came back right now as they start to push back towards the side of Nouns. Mime very low. Adesu possibly in trouble here. Talon landing on this Tyranitar, and it looks like it's not able to pick anything up. Never mind. Grabs the Delphox right there as they continue this push. Geese is in trouble, and it goes down as well. That's a double KO for the Tyranitar.
4 KOs over nowhere for Time to Shine. Scyther picking up 2 and Tyranitar chasing with that ancient tomb. Or Sand Tomb, sorry, it's got a Sand Tomb, not. The other one is Ancient Power. With the Sand Tomb, yeah, he's just chasing and he's jumping it over and over again. And he seems very hard to KO right now. I mean, I think Garchomp is very hard to play into Tyranitar. It is so difficult. I think Potato said it himself. And once in my stream, he was like, if you play Garchomp into Tyranitar, you just can't do anything. And it feels like this in these team fights. Garchomp, again, not doing all too much yet. So let's see if it pays off maybe in the last team fight. But we all know that Tyranitar is probably... I mean, might it just be the best late game Pokemon? Is there something better for late game?
It's so incredibly difficult to deal with this Pokemon. It's not only incredibly high damage, it's tanky, it can stop goals, it has an instant KO. It's just a wild, wild Pokemon to deal with. Gotlu just making it out of there, not getting caught by that ancient sand.
22 points for Nouns, but only a small lead. So this Talonflame may have scored a good amount of points, but nothing really to put them into a lead. Garchomp just 1v1ing Regieleki quite easy, and you can see the impact this objective has. It is just so easy to just defend, right? And now we have 15 seconds.
Yeah, at least gives them something that they have to deal with. But for the most part, unless your team has a strategy around it, there isn't a lot that top objective.
But the same as well, right? Like, left team says to take it. So if purple team takes it, they waste 10 seconds, and then Nouns Esports just waste another 10 seconds. So in the end, it's still even. It's only even each other out because both teams have to spend time clearing it. Because the team that takes it says to do it as well. And spend time on it now. Time to shine. Looking maybe for a Scyther right here. Looking for the engage. But he's getting blocked against the barrier. But they're not going to pull the trigger yet. They're kind of scared. But Tyranitar in the flank. Tyranitar on the top right. You might just look for the biggest sand tomb of his life right now. He's still up there. And they don't... No one says no, he's there.
Yeah. He doesn't know. They don't know. They don't know he's there. Gotlu getting chased right here. I love that Talonflame can avoid almost everything from you by just flying up into the sky. And it looks like he has been found out. Moving in right here. The Dragon combo catching him as we have the Unite moves popping. We have Talonflame pushing it with the Unite, pushing it back. Redmaw continuing to fight as we have Eldegoss flying in, giving some health and doing some damage. Mime trying to shut this Tyranitar down. It's actually isolated back here inside the central area of Nouns, but it's still fighting. It's still alive somehow. Talon flying in, not able to KO it still. Are you kidding me? Gotlu almost going down. Shelvin in a lot of trouble getting picked up. That's a double KO on the side of the Delphox as they start pushing this fight back. 2 down on Time to Shine, 1 down on Nouns Esports. Wow, what a crazy fight.
And the death timers are still there. I know it's going to go for this Rayquaza 100% right now. They have Garchomp. They can do so much damage to it. They just have to be careful of, again, Heavy Slam and the Muse. They're going to push in right now. Talonflame is going to start doing the Rayquaza. They're still, it's the 3v5 right now. The death timers are still there. Tyranitar's not going to respawn for the next 2 seconds then. He's still have to make there. Heavy Slam goes on to Adesu. He's getting pushed in, but the Flame Charge is going to get away from it. So now actually looking for the Solar Beam. It's not going to quite hit. And now Rayquaza's dropping low. Talonflame knows about it. It's half HP. This could be very close last team fight, but no, Notch is going for the score. On bot side, Bliss is going to score 44. Mime is going to score, but now Time to Shine. No, they can just go for Rayquaza. Who's going to get it? Goes over to Mew for the side of Time to Shine. And I think they have enough time to score. They just have to score one time, 100 points, and they're going to win this game. Now it's just kind of just giving them Rayquaza, thinking that Backhand can maybe win them the game, but no, Time to Shine is going to take game 1 in a Rayquaza take in the end. Now it's not respecting the 15 seconds they had left. And wow, what one insane ending.
What a wild fight. You know, we saw the moment, Chris, where they started to tap Rayquaza, and then obviously they had a conversation where they said, we're slightly ahead right now. We can kind of, you know, poke this out a little bit. Gotlu is going to run top and try to score. We had Eldegoss peel off and stop that right there. But all of that kind of felt like middling fighting back and forth just gave them enough time for Time to Shine to respawn, make their way center, win with the Devil's score of 666 right there. And of course, as you know, if you win by 666, that actually is a loss. Game 1 over to Nouns Esports. This is presented and sponsored by Nouns Esports, by the way.
So Nouns takes the first win in the end, but no, jokes aside, what a great late game by Time to Shine. And yeah, we head into second match, potentially. Nouns, again, the Garchomp, I'm not too excited about it.
Nouns Esports, Time to Shine. Nouns Esports now on your purple side. Time to Shine on your orange side. Blissey and Dodrio banned out first.
Oh, so much open.
It feels like you have to grab this Urshifu, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to as well. You have to for sure grab this Urshifu. That is, I think, a very great choice. Are we seeing the Scyther now? For the side of, I mean, of course, you're going to see the Scyther. No way you give a team Urshifu.
Yeah. We've got
even
Scyther,
though I watched
Mew.
Today, again, I watched Asia Champions League today, and a team got Urshifu, Blissey, and Scyther, all in the same first 3 picks. So you never know what these teams might be thinking.
Well, especially some of them. Yeah, you really don't know sometimes what these teams are thinking. I have to agree with you right there. Taking a look at what we're locking in. No Sableye banned, but I really think we're in a weird post-Sableye world, as I mentioned on our last stream, where no one's practicing it. And we do have some more Sableye nerfs coming up. So strangely enough, a Pokemon that makes everyone so upset is not getting played at all, as we have our last picks on the side of Nouns. Looking to lock. Ooh, we've got that Clefable, and we've got a T-Tar coming in.
T-Tar, Clefable, and I want to see Sayu play Extreme Speed Lucario. I really hope he does it. He has the fully currently selected. He looks like he has an Extreme Speed build. Again, he is an incredibly Extreme Speed Lucario player. One of the best in the world, even though, he wasn't in a top class team in the last year. His Lucario is just amazing to watch, so I really want to see him go Extreme Speed. Last pick is going to be an Eldegoss. I mean, just Eldegoss. Going to get some support. Blissey is gone, right? And Bluff just going back on his Clefable instead of picking Eldegoss for themselves.
Interesting composition here. I feel like they're pretty squishy on the side of Time to Shine, and that's not great if you get tagged with a Wicked Blow and a Solar Beam, not to mention having a Tyranitar around you. So I got to say, it looks like a fight is a little bit better on the side of Nouns Esports, but you've got incredible burst from that Scyther, and then of course Delphox can always, rain damage from afar. I'll be interested to see how this goes, but I really think they're a little squishy boys on the side of Time to Shine.
Yeah, for sure. They look very squishy. So Urshifu with the Unite move, but they do have one full heal. No, they have 3 full heals. So full heal on Delphox, full heal on Lucario, full heal on Scyther, which will deny the Urshifu Unite from happening. Full heal, always you can just get out of it. And we're heading into the match. We have Skatlu and Braff moving towards spot with the Mew. And the Slowpoke, Larvitar again, top lane. The same against like Lucario. That's gonna be very difficult again.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see here heading up into our top path. It feels like that Lucario is just going to be able to dominate that whole top path right now. It used to be able to run the whole top path by itself. That's how good Lucario was. So we'll have to see what happens up top. First goal to the Mew right here on the side of Nouns, as Lucario is also scoring up there top. The Electro Ball is coming out, just getting pushed back a little bit. Lucario actually going down a little bit here, getting pretty low as they have to push back so they can continue to pick up some of this XP right here. Looks like it actually went better than I would expect on the side of Nouns.
Yeah, for sure, Sayu actually dropping quite low on this top path. I don't even know how Lucario took this much damage against these 2 Pokemon. But he has to be a bit careful right now. Natasu's going in. He's actually the one that's aggressive right now. And he's going to get this last hit. He's going to go down though. Yes, he's going to go down to the Meteor Mesh. And now Kevin is here as well. Disaster for Nouns on this top path. He's going to score at least 4 more points, but he's for sure going to go down. Another Meteor Mesh, double KO for Lucario, who's going to hit level 5 right now for these Altarias too. Redmore's going to look for me, counter KO, but I think he's done too much. And there it is. There's the double extreme speed. And he's also going to fall. Nouns Esports, they're completely dropping the ball on this top path right now.
Yeah, not looking good for Nouns at all, as Sreyu is going to be able to just run out of this here with the extreme speed. You got your wish, Chris. You get to see one of the best Lucarios out there play this build as it moves in. Oh, really punish him right here. Did it miss its extreme speed? Did it not count right there? Because it should have been an
I'm not sure. I think he's just maybe holding it. Maybe it was like, I'm going to get him anyways. Yeah, looks like it. Because he has it up now again, probably. He might even just holded it, but I'm not quite sure. And he's going to look for this, right? He knows that Larvitar is going to take over the jungle, but Redmore with the Wicked Blow is going to take at least this last hit. And but Sayu's going to take the berry, and he's actually just going to fight him. Or he's just going to run away. He's going to do Lucario things with extreme speed. Jump all over the place. Electro Ball of me. We're going to do some poking right here. Landru's going to block it for his Scyther. And we have Altaria spawning. Landru doesn't have Flame Charge yet. And again, Sayu has to be careful a bit right here. But he's just diving in. He's diving in very, very deep. But he has no way to jump right now. Is he going to get away from this? Another boost outtake is going to be there. Sayu on 4 HP. Another extreme speed. And you can see how difficult it is to lock out this Lucario.
Wow, unbelievable that Lucario made it out of there. I thought the boosted was going to get it. I thought something was going to take it down, but incredible plays right there. And you can just see when someone is absolutely cracked on a certain Pokemon, the plays they're able to make with it, the skill ceiling of an extreme speed Lucario is just unbelievable. It's amazing to watch.
It's probably the most difficult Pokemon to play at the highest level, right? Like, it has so much things you can improve on, so many combos, especially with Bone Rush, and just hitting E-Speed after E-Speed is so difficult. He's diving in again on Adesu, who's actually higher level now. Somehow Adesu managed to be out-level the Lucario, but he's going to get level 7 now, pick up the Bone Rush, and then the magic is going to start even further.
Here we go. 7 minutes right now. We have 4 members of Time to Shine down here at the bottom path. As Nouns Esports still trying to get down there. In trouble right now. Sreyu needs to be careful. Huge Solar Beam right here, pushing back our Delphox, as it looks like Shelvin is actually going to jump out of this fight as they push them back. Registeel getting very, very low right here. It's at half right now. Lucario is going down. Do they have the secure? Redmaw is here and ready for him. No, actually gets pushed out right here. Secured by the Mime. Oh, I thought that was definitely going to the side of Nouns as soon as I saw Redmaw walking forward right there, but actually gets stunned out of it.
Yeah,
did
and
it
time
hit
to
the
shine.
gravity? Was it a throat chop into the gravity that stunned it?
It might. I think it was Mr. Mime as well with the confusion. I think it was confusion, Mr. Mime pushing him back against the wall before the big blow was charged up. Redmore level 9 now, maybe looking for a Unite move right here, but again, he plays against 3 full heals. It's gonna be very difficult for him to find a target. There's the Unite move, there's the full heal, but they take Kevin down anyways. It does so much damage, even if it gets full healed. And now Vazit is also gonna fall. There they go, double KO for the Nouns Esports. They're gonna look for this top push now. What can Sayu do right here? Looking for them E-speeds, but he can't in gravity. He actually tries it there, and he gets stunned by it. Oh my god, yeah, he can't. This gravity is gonna be so annoying for him.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for them to deal with right here. As Desu is going to move back towards this Reggie right now. He does have his Unite move, which just kind of even, without even moving to the enemies, is able to scare them a little bit right here. Regieleki getting very, very low. Looks like it's secured by, no, someone on Time to Shine able to get it. It's the Scyther, possibly with the Unite move or the dual wing beat or the jumping in or all the damage that it does, able to pick up that Regieleki, pushing towards Nouns Esports tier 1 goal right here. And the question is, are they going to be able to defend this? Do they want to? What's the plan here? As it looks like CrisHeroes just incredibly low, huge score right here, and they are going to break that goal.
But if actually jack buttoning with the slow brew, but they couldn't find the KO, so they lose the slow brew Unite, they lose auto slow brew the jack button, couldn't even get a KO with that on Time to Shine, 100 points, they get this Regieleki in. They could have probably had some more points going in if they had Delphox score, but I think Lucario just wanted to score to live. Because he was quite low, he wanted that iframe and the heal from scoring afterwards. So Landru now 1 level away from Mystical Fire Plus. Again, we talk about it every single time we see this Pokemon. Level 11 is when you get Mystical Fire Plus, that reduces your cooldowns every time you get Mystical Fire. And that's when Delphox becomes one of the best Pokemon in the game currently.
Absolutely, yeah. It's the reason that you're able to put damage numbers onto a YouTube thumbnail is that level 11 right there for the Delphox. It's just unbelievable. This is gonna be a great fight for both sides here. Everyone here except Lucario from Time to Shine is they're getting ready for it. We got a Unite move from Tyranitar. Wow. Huge jump in and also huge eject button. They're having to peel back right here. We have a Unite move from Eldegoss to keep Delphox alive. Delphox throws its Unite down right here as the Mew throws the Surf. We have Scyther jumping in here trying to get something done as it takes down the Clefable. Only member down right now from either team. Here comes Lucario looking to pick something up. Gets taken down by the Urshifu Unite. However, Time to Shine ripping them apart right here. Now 3 down. Regirock is low and they're going to get it. Oh gosh, that Solar Beam was close. That
Solar Beam, it's always the Mew thing, but Mime is going to secure for himself Time to Shine. Also in the team fight, a triple kill for Scyther, just murdering Nouns Esports in this bot team fight. I think Clefable didn't get the Unite move out. Kind of just died in this team fight. Getting taken down, and yeah, now we have Landru on level 11. And Time to Shine really showing Nouns Esports that they're also a very strong team. For this turn right here, Adesu had a great engage, but we had the eject button on Delphox just getting away from the Sand Tomb and getting out of harm's way quite early. But he jumped in very fast here. Sand Tomb into eject button. He jumped on their backline, but he couldn't really confirm a KO.
Here we go. Just able to kind of fight this back a little bit with the Delphox with the constant Unite moves being up, but they are able to grab one right there. Unite moving that Unite moving that Mime, and obviously their plan there is going, look, we need to use this Unite move at some point. It'll be back in time as they're pushing forward. Vazid getting very low. Saves itself a little bit with that Pollen Puff. Shelvin being pushed out right here as they're looking to score. Do a little math, possibly 37. Nice score right there in the bottom path as Adesu's in a little bit of trouble here. Just continuing to push him back. That Moonlight actually saving them. Gravity doing very well on the side. Oh, wow. The eject button on the Solar Beam from Gotlu. Come on, that's too mean.
He will wreck the Solar Beam with the eject button. Gets a very nice KO there. But you can already see Tyranitar slowly getting unkillable. They have such a hard time to actually do damage to this Tyranitar. He's almost level 30 now. But we do have a level 14 Scyther and Sayu looking for Gutlu right here. I think he's gonna miss this extreme speed. He's stuck on the light screen right now. He can't walk. He's just stuck in the air. He's gonna get surfed. Another boosted auto take comes through, but they can't confirm the KO. He was actually completely stuck in this light screen. Oh man, so annoying.
Here we go. 12 seconds left until Rayquaza spawns. Time to Shine up 123 to Nouns Esports 99. But Nouns has that Tyranitar and Urshifu here, which is just going to make this fight really tough for Time to Shine. Lucario kind of going in there, picking him off a little bit, just kind of seeing what's going on. Delphox can obviously start to check every single bush for an enemy. As soon as it sees its cooldown get reset, it knows exactly where they are, and its moves come right back. It's an amazing thing Delphox can do around this final fight. Scyther sneaking around this top path here, looking to get on the other side of Nouns Esports, possibly pick up a big KO here if it can. Is everyone just kind of waiting right now? Nothing really happening. Here comes a Desu moving in with his Sand Tomb, but no, they still pull back, Chris.
Yeah, Desu just looking maybe for a Sand Tomb, but no team wants to engage right yet. Again, Urshifu has a hard time against these full heals to just go in. They don't want to get counter engaged on either. Moonlight is just keeping them healthy over and over again. Now comes Sky now down to Gatlu, and they're stuck now in the Sand Tomb. This is the engage. Landru, Delphox is dropping super low. Delphox Eldegoss is trying to keep Delphox alive, and he's going to flame charge away, but might have to base. The fight is still breaking out. Mew's going very deep, has a boost auto attack now. The boost auto attack flies onto, I think, Lucario, and he's going to get taken down by Tyranitar. That's the first KO. Scyther still on the flank with the Unite move, but Bruff is holding his Unite. 4v for Scyther, most likely. He doesn't want to use it unless Scyther goes in. And oh my god, Sand Tomb is jumping in on 3 characters with the Dark Pulse. It doesn't really can the KO, but he's doing so much damage to them, zoning 3 characters on his own. And Nouns is now going for this Rayquaza, thanks to Adesu just owning them. He's still alive, he's Sand Tombing in again. Rayquaza's dropping super low. Where's the big blow? It's being charged up right now, and they're gonna get with the Electro Ball of Mew. Perfectly timed way together, both of those moves to execute damage. And wow, they're gonna wipe. Time to shine as well. 3 are down. Scyther just can't participate in this fight because of Slowbro Unite. It is so annoying. And now they're going to score 100, they're going to score another 200. Redmore does get cancelled, but that's enough for Nouns Esports to go ahead into the lead.
Wow, what a fight there at the end. And yeah, that Scyther was waiting, it felt like the entire time, but never found its opening because it knew the second it jumped in, Slowbro stops it completely. It's why it's one of the most popular defenders that we're seeing right now, because not only is it great and unKOable, and you can use Scald and all those amazing things, but its Unite move is basically a cancel button for the big carry on the enemy team.
So 1-1, and we're going to head into a game number 3 between these two teams. Have been a very fun series so far.
We are here, time to shine, Nouns Esports, time to shine. Your purple team, they're so shiny. All right.
Are you going to see some different things now? Are they maybe gonna... I mean, this Tyranitar is always weird. Sometimes it feels so strong, sometimes it also feels like you're just not playing the game for 8 minutes and letting the team have everything, right? We saw it. Last game, it didn't really do too much early game. I mean, again, it's the Pupitar. It's very hard to get through from that level 5 to level 9. It just feels like it takes so long. You age a lot of years during this time. So what's going to be the first pick? I assume it's going to be Scyther.
You've got to
or Blissey. So, honestly, I think a Blissey would also be reasonable. And they actually go for the Blissey instead. I do like it.
I was going to say, you know, they really shut it down. Nouns shut it down so hard that maybe they thought, you know what, we don't even want to deal with this right now. Let them have it, and we'll try to counter it if we want to. And let's see what they end up picking up here. Mime and
Mew, the double MM.
Right now. Double MM, the M&Ms.
Yeah, the M&Ms. And now the Scyther's open for the side of Time to Shine to take. And they get a Blissey anyway. And a Scyther. So that is also quite scary. So Nouns maybe didn't want to pick it into a Blissey, the Scyther, but now in Time to Shine is going to just grab this one for free. But again, we have Slowbro coming up, I assume. Yeah. I think
here we go.
They should just pick Slowbro away. They should have just went Slowbro instead of Snorlax. Maybe they already forgot about last game.
Once again, we have Redmaw looking to grab this Tyranitar, switch it over to a Desu. It's been brutal on this Pokemon. It's just such a dominant player as soon as it gets his level 9. Interesting choice here, bringing out the Glaceon and the Delphox. Wow.
I'm not sure if I like it. I would have liked Glaceon and something else, but Glaceon and Delphox together? Okay, I mean, a lot of damage. Maybe just KO this Tyranitar. There's a lot of damage on this side.
Are we really seeing this right now? Are they bringing 2 dragons to this fight? I mean, come on here.
Probably.
Wow,
yeah, it's going to be the Dragonite
and Tyranitar. The compositions that we've seen from Nouns Esports are so incredibly bulky. These are big boys. These are really big boys.
It's hard to KO, and even Mew, even though Mew's not tanky, it's so hard. It's so slippery as well. Like, it just doesn't never get taken down. It has Agility, Surf, Unite move. It has so much range as well. It can be absolutely safe.
Scissor? Am I seeing a Scissor? Is that possible?
It's got to be Scyther. Oh, wait. He has a tech-rated weakness policy.
I mean, look, you can absolutely play Scyther with attack weight weakness policy.
You could, for sure. Yeah, you could.
Charged up. I've seen some players play it, but it looks like a build where I think, wow, could that be a Scissor, which is an amazing Pokemon. It just is completely outclassed a lot of the time by Scyther.
Yeah, Scissors also amazing. It's just quite tanky. It's very good against this physical attackers, but you don't really have many physical attackers on the side of, you know, You only have Dragon Knight. Because Tornado does true damage, he doesn't do physical damage, he does true damage. So having more defense stats against that doesn't really matter too much.
A lot of this damage out there these days is so freaking phony, Chris. But T-Tar is still out here doing that true damage.
Yes. I don't respect it. I think it's a bit too much. But...
okay. I still respect it. I respect it so much. Red Magee's up here in this top path, dealing with this lane Scyther right now, pushing forward. Looks like they're looking to stack up that attack wave, but getting pushed back right here. They know they're probably going to pay for it with their life. They end up doing it, getting the focus band popped right there. And now they're heading back to their top goal.
Okay, with his Lavatar again on top side, used glowing triggers for the last hit, but he can't quite do it. Water gun, he didn't really have... I mean, he could have maybe waited a bit, but yeah, difficult. They're going to pull this into the bush, and Sayu get it, and he's dropping quite low, and that's going to be first KO of the game for Lavatar. Up top for Nouns. So that's already quite surprising. Honestly, these Lavatars don't even do too bad in early game. The other ability, I always forget what it's called, the dash, gives him an additional attack damage. And it actually does quite a lot early game. Adesso being very aggressive on this Dragonair. He's always very aggressive on this Pokemon, especially early game. Looking for some damage, but they actually kind of lose it.
Dragonair pretty amazing early. We've talked about it, where it just gets this incredible stun on its boosted attack, and it gets to do it a lot. Here they go, pushing in again, maybe looking to pick up a KO right here. There's that stun we were talking about, but no, they are going to have to back out. Wow, he's just so in their face and aggressive, but they are going to pull back to their center area. Tyranitar actually looks like it's going to end up clearing the center, while Dragonair heading down to this bottom path right here, doing a little bullying here on this tier 1 against this Glaceon, who loses all of its shards right there, getting pushed out with the surf.
Nice surf.
And here comes Snorlax right now, trying to make sure that it can stay alive, while Adesu is just continuing to take all the farm over here.
It's incredible how half a year later we still have Mew in my bot lane being played. I feel like it has been half a year since this bot lane just has dominated the game, and it's still right there. And they actually KO'd Snorlax a tiny bit earlier, so they did win bot lane. Atarias are spawning now, and Kelvin not level 7 yet. They're going to go for this. They're going to try to secure some experience for Dreadmore. I'm not sure actually who the big Ataria went to, but Kelvin did receive a lot of experience there.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, it looked like he got it right.
Got a lot from the Delphox right there. Adesu needs its level 8 here very, very soon. The nice thing about Mime and Mew down here in this bottom path is they can actually give a lot of this experience over to their Dragonite. And Mime and Mew are still amazing. Even at low level, they're not. You don't have to worry about them at all. So
we have the power swap as well again. The power swap for either Tyranitar or Dragonite. I mean, saw the power swap Dragonite Hyper Beams. Just murdering veggies as well. 5 seconds for next Ataria spawn in Redmore. No, Adesu still needs 1 entire level though for that Hyper Beam. Let's see if we can find some experience right here. That Ataria's dropping low. Have to be careful about the heavy slam. It's gonna hit Bruff, as I said. Gonna be careful about it, but Bruff is just stepping up even. He's so low, but he's just stepping up. Has its focus spam proc, which is quite weird. Because his focus spam is gonna be up down now for this bottom Reggie fight.
Here we go. This bottom Reggie fight starting here. It's 1 second until the spawn. Reggie Ice is what's going to be here. Bruv getting pushed out. Another big heavy slam right there. Bruv going down. Just ripped apart by Sreyu here in this bottom path. Reg Ice now at half. Gotlu and Geese kind of pushed out right here. They're both looking for the secure. Secured by the Blissey on the side of Time to Shine. Double KO for our Glaceon as it pushes forward. Keeping its foot down on that pedal as it's throwing its Unite move, trying to pick up another KO. Nice Hyper Beam here, but here comes the Delphox Unite, making sure they can all make it home right now. Dragonite getting KO'd right here. They're heading back in, actually, Chris. Here comes the Scyther, big Scyther Unite, looking for a KO on Mew, looking for a KO on Slowbro, something right here. Not able to make it happen as it's still pushing. Feels like it's got to get punished for this at this point.
But they're too scared to go for it. They don't want to face shake into the Scyther. Mew especially has to be careful, but now might switch abilities into Electro Ball. And Sayu's just jumping in again with the double hit. It's getting surfed. He fully hits it. Gets safeguarded. His focus band is there. Is he going to look for the engage again? Goes in with the dual wing beat. He's just going to score 5 points. And Tyranitar's here. The Dark Pool's going to lock him up. He's jumping in again. Man, the Scyther is just ridiculous to look at. He's somehow full HP as well again. How is he full HP? Is he finally going to get taken down? Another safeguard, helping hand. There's the Hyper Beam. Finally, Scyther goes down after I feel like 5 minutes of being chased around. And now Blissey also is going to just get auto-take to death. There's the Hyper Beam. Safeguard is not enough to save it from the Dragon Dance charged up. But Adesu's going to fall. Ice even Glacier is going to pick up a nice KO there. Redmore's getting pushed in as well by the wall. Mystical Fire is going to connect. He's still slowed. Heavy Slam is going to land again. Next Ice Even might be the KO right here. But he actually is quite scareful. I feel like Glacier could be a bit more aggressive. Oh, but Gablu gets sniped. So much damage from the Delphox.
How is this fight still going on? I mean, we watched the longest chase of all time for that Scyther, and then the fight is still going on here in the bottom path. Possibly looking to put up some points in, but here comes a giant Hyper Beam from Adesu right there. That was fully charged on that back piece of farm right there. Runs into the fight and just wipes them out with these massive beams. Redmaw fighting Soreo in this top path. Probably able to pick up this KO if Scyther doesn't back up actually right there. Pretty good against Scyther, Tyranitar is, in just this massive amount of true damage as we have Glaceon pushing in right here, possibly going to be able to throw its Unite pretty soon. We have Mime pushing forward with its Unite. Snorlax healing and zoning out for his team right here in the center area as Mime does go down. Regirock is low. There's that huge Delphox Unite. Mime with another Unite move. It's very low. Hyper Beam. I don't know if I think he got KO'd before it went out there as Slowbro picks that up. I don't even know with what. I didn't see.
You mentioned it earlier. Skyd getting last hit. They're going to keep diving up, but Scyther's going to get United moved by the Slowbro. He's going to fall at least. Grisha stepping up in that. Hardias are going to take down Delphox as well. I think it makes a double KO for the Slowbro. And what a fight as well again. Oh my god, the passive of Glaceon saving him from the confusion stun, making him not die there. And that was an insane team fight for both sides, and they're still just, this fight has been going for like 3 minutes now. Absolutely crazy.
These two teams, I mean, they're putting on quite a show here in game number 3. Obviously, both of them want to stay up on our winner's side here and continue on in this tournament. They want to be crowned the best team in EU here at Rivals. And man, these fights are wild. What a wild game 3.
I swear, but Adesu's Hyper Beams do more damage than other Dragon Knights. I swear. His Hyper Beams just seem to be on a different level. I don't know what it is. Redmaw's not getting dived on. There's a nice Delphox Unite. He's going to get Tyranitar with it. Bruff is diving in with the Mime Unite. Is he going to find Blissey at least? Knocks him up with a Power Swap. And Regieleki actually confirming the KO right here. Trying to get away. And another nice KO on the Scythe as well. Bruff is going to live. He's going to take Mew onto his leash with the Power Swap. They have to be careful though. The Icy Winds do no damage. Gablu with the Surf, the shield's gonna make him live, and the Hyper Beam is gonna pick up this Regieleki. Can they do something with it though? Kelvin's still on the chase. Same as Landaroo on this Glaceon. But he's getting jumped on by the Sand Tomb. Redmaw's here, and they're gonna start diving it. Vazit is also gonna fall. Blissey goes down. That's 3 KOs on the side of Nouns, and a Regieleki, and a goal.
Wow. I mean, it's just never stopping between these two teams. They're fighting this entire match every second as they run down here to this bottom goal. They want to put some more points on the board right now, take out this Snorlax, give them some better positioning for this final Reggie right here, as everyone is now flooded. Wow, massive Unite from that Snorlax right there, knocking every single member of Nouns up, but they're not going to have it for their fight here in just a little bit, as Time to Shine is really pushing them outside of this Regieleki pit, getting caught there a little bit by the Scald. Delphox is going a little low right now as points are running. We got a big massive 50 cap on the side of Time to Shine. They also have this Reggie that should be kind of free for them. Reggie Steel massive, giving them that extra damage right now. 15 seconds until Rayquaza, and Time to Shine is up, but 2 Unite moves are down on their side. 3 Unite moves down on the side of Nouns Esports.
Now we can see the Delphox and Glaceon doing so much damage in these fights. They're just jumping in over and over again. Both would have the same mobility. Geese, look maybe for a Unite move right here. But Scyther gets out away just in time. As Glaceon and Delphox, they're still very squishy. They can die also very fast. They have to be very careful about a Mr. Mime Unite. But man, they're doing so much damage now. Flame Charge also being auto-aim. Ice even being auto-aim. This damage just connects. Doesn't matter what happens. They can't really miss it. And we have Tyranitar now being put onto the Power Swap, which increases damage. Heals him as well again. Bluff not quite level 13 yet, so it's not as much healing as it could be. Heavy Slam is gonna miss. This could be in the gauge for Nouns Esports. Delphox has to drop Unite move right here in Redmaw. Expecting Unite move. He's jumping. Another double Heavy Slam on top lane. Snorlax blocking them into the wall. Dragon Knight has to eject button away. Snorlax is dropping Super Soul. Blissey Unite goes on to Delphox. Delphox gets Tyranitar. The most important member of Nouns Esports is already down. Can they find some more? Can they keep Delphox alive? Mew is going in. Gablu's going very, very deep. He's looking for the boosted auto attack. But I don't think he's gonna find the KO right here. And now he's gonna fall. That's 4 down for the side of Nouns, and Time to Shine. There's only 1 guy left. They're going to take down Slowbro as well. Can Scyther do it? I mean, they don't care even Scyther's there. They're going to take Rayquaza, and Time to Shine aces Nouns Esports.
Unbelievable fight from Time to Shine. They caught Tyranitar so hard at the beginning right there. Gonna stop this score. And look, members of Time to Shine are actually looking to put points on the board. Luckily, that bottom goal was broken there by Time to Shine. Now they're able to score in their main. 469, 122. There's 45 seconds left, and there's still more points to be scored from Time to Shine. This is a win for Time to Shine as they move on in our winners bracket. Nouns Esports is going to get dropped down to our losers here, Chris.
Incredible. Who would have thought that Nouns Esports has to fight this difficult to move on into this tournament? But yeah, they're going to get dropped to the loser bracket. they're going to face Dogwater. Time to Shine is going to face Talibobo Believers again for a rematch from the Clust qualifier as well. And Scyther just styling a bit more into Nouns Esports right here. He's not done yet. 15 seconds are left. 669 points for Time to Shine, 122 for Nouns. And they had no chance in the last teamfight. It was actually not even close to a teamfight.
What a fight from Time to Shine. Moving on, huge congratulations to them as they take down the former world champ runners-up in Nouns Esports, sending them down to our losers bracket, and they're going to move on to face Talibobo Believers.
What an incredible match. What fun 3 games this was.
Yeah.
This last game especially, was so much fighting going on bot lane. We have 8 KOs on the Delphox, 7 assists, and you can see the graph. I mean, it was a very close game until the last team fight. And yeah, man, wow.